Today I'm going to be testing out and sharing some viral Halloween decor DIYs. I cannot wait to share these with you. They actually turned out so cute, and the best part is I'm using supplies from the dollar store and Amazon, so these are super budget friendly to make. So whether you want to do some crafting with your kids, add some Halloween decor to your home, or make something fun for a Halloween party, I think you're going to love these DIYs. Let's get started. First up, we're going to try these Squiggly ghost candles. Now these have been all over social media the past couple of years, and I want to try these out. So I'm picking up a few of these white taper candles from Dollarama, and I'm filling up a casserole dish with some water that I boiled in my kettle. So you want some relatively hot water for this DIY. Now I'm placing my candles inside and I'm letting them soak in that water until they're pliable. Now when the water is cool enough for me to put my hands in, I'm gonna manipulate these candles so that they're nice and squiggly and kind of look like little ghosts. When they're the shape that I like, I'm taking them out of the water, letting them cool completely, and now I'm just taking a small craft brush and some black acrylic paint and adding a little eyes and a mouth to the candle. You could also use a Sharpie for this, or really whatever black paint you have on hand. These ghost candles are so fun to make, and they're really cute on a mantle. You can style them in some black candle holders, put some faux spiders from the dollar store around them, and they're the perfect accent for your fall decor. Next, we're gonna cozy things up with a soft and cozy Sherpa pumpkin. Now, lots of people have been making faux pumpkin decor for many years now, especially out of nice fuzzy soft fabric. So when I saw this little wrap from Dollarama, I thought this would be the perfect fabric to make some Halloween DIYs. You can really use any sort of soft white fabric that you find at the dollar store, whether it's that Sherpa texture or something a little bit smoother like this one. And this is actually a great price for this much fabric. So to begin this one, start by cutting your fabric into a large circle. You can use a dinner plate like I'm doing here, place it on the fabric, draw around it, and then cut it with some fabric scissors. Next, you're going to take a needle and some thread and do a running stitch all the way around the perimeter of your circle. You're going to want to make sure you use nice strong thread like some denim thread, or double up your thread because you want it really nice and strong. Now you're going to gather up that circle slightly just by pulling it, and then I just had some leftover fiber fill from another pillow project and I'm stuffing that inside. You could also stuff this with beans or really anything that you have on hand, even scraps of fabric. Then pull that thread tightly to gather the whole thing into a sphere just like this. And then I'm just taking my needle and going back and forth to secure the ball and tying it off with a strong knot. Now to make it look more like a pumpkin, I'm taking some yarn. Just use any yarn you have on hand or string that's a similar color to your fabric. I'm tying it around half of the circle like this, tying it in a square knot on top, and then doing 2 more of these to create 6 sections to make the sphere look more like a pumpkin. After that, I'm trimming off any of my excess string, and I found this little stump piece at Dollarama, but you could also use a stick or anything from your yard, and I'm hot gluing that to the top of my pumpkin. Next, I'm taking some leftover faux leaves I had on hand, pulling some off the stem and using some more hot glue to attach those around the stem. This pumpkin is so easy to make. It would also be fun to make a few in different sizes, displayed on your mantle, your sideboard. You could even use it as a fun fall centerpiece. So cozy and so cute. Would also be fun to experiment with a multitude of different colors. Now we're gonna make some ghost tea light covers. I've seen these on Instagram a few different ways, and oh my gosh, they're so cute. I'm the kind of person that prefers cute Halloween decor over scary, so do my kids, so I thought this was the perfect project to try. This one is really easy. Find some air dry clay. You can find it at Michael's. Dollarama often has it, so does Amazon. And you're gonna roll it into 3 spheres. Mine are about 3 inches in diameter. Then take a rolling pin and roll them out into flat circles. If you wanna make the circles perfect circles, you can take a plate and kind of trace around with a craft knife. However, I don't think these have to be perfect circles. The look is completely up to you. Once you've made your flat circle, take a little jar just like this. It's just an Old Spice jar, and then ball up some tin foil and place that on the top of the jar. This is going to be the head and body shape for your ghost. Then take one of your circles of air dry clay and lay it on top, and then pinch and gather around to make your clay into a ghost shape. Now you're gonna cut out some cute eyes at the top of the ghost, and I'm just using a paper straw for this and kind of poking into that clay, twisting the straw and pulling out any excess clay. I made 3 of these for my side table in my living room, and I let them dry overnight. Afterwards, just pop pop that ghost off, and then you can place it on top of some faux tea lights. I found some perfect twinkling faux tea lights at Dollarama, and they make such a cute little side table display. They would also look really cute at a Halloween party in the middle of a table. All right, next we're taking things up a notch with this beautiful and kind of glamorous dried flower pumpkin. You can use real or faux pumpkins for this. I'm using real ones, and they're kind of a dark blackish green from my local pumpkin farm. Squash also work for this. Take your pumpkin and then take some Mod Podge and apply some Mod Podge on the front of your pumpkin with a foam brush. You can do a bunch of different designs. I'm just gonna put my design on the front of my pumpkin. Next, you're gonna take some pressed flowers. These are from Amazon, and I will link them down in the description box below. Nice and affordable, or you could also press your own, and sometimes Dollarama has these as well. Press those flowers into the Mod Podge in a pattern that you love, and then take more Mod Podge and seal those flowers with a foam brush. Now, once that's dry, you can make a few more, and now you can display them on your coffee table. They would be gorgeous as a centerpiece or even for front porch decor. And I love using a darker pumpkin for this because it's a little bit glamorous, but a white pumpkin also looks beautiful. Now it's time for something extra adorable, a DIY Sherpa ghost. And I've seen these on Instagram and all sorts of variations. So cute. Pottery Barn has an expensive version of this one. We're gonna make one from Dollarama supplies. All you need for this is a foam cone, a foam ball, some white cozy fabric. So I'm using that wrap that I found at Dollarama for this DIY, and a smaller faux pumpkin also from Dollarama. To begin, take your cone and put a dab of hot glue on that and put the foam ball on top of that. And this is going to be the base for your ghost. Then take that piece of white fabric. This is that white sort of minky fabric that I found, this wrap from Dollarama, and drape it over that cone shape and make sure that all of the sides are touching your surface. Make a mark and then cut that into a square. Now you can just leave it raw if you'd like, or you can finish it like I'm doing with just a hot glue gun by folding that raw edge over and gluing it in place. Then you're gonna add a little bit of hot glue to the top of the ball, place that fabric on top and drape it as your ghost base. Now take some felt pieces. This is just an old Christmas decoration from Dollarama, and cut little eye shapes. So I first cut arch shapes for the eyes, and like those, so then I just cut them into round shapes and apply those to the head of the ghost with some more hot glue. Now you're going to take that faux pumpkin and apply some glue to the sides of the ghost and then to the pumpkin. So it looks like the ghost is holding on to the pumpkin, and this is super, super sweet. My daughter loved this. She's gonna use this for her little Halloween movie night. You can also elevate it literally by placing it on one of these battery operated lamps from Dollarama, and then it lights that ghost from underneath and makes it a little bit higher, more interesting, and I love this option too. Now let's try making some spooky candles. I've seen pool noodle versions of these, but I wanted to try to make these from my recycling. So I've saved my toilet paper rolls and my paper towel rolls over the last little bit, and I'm cutting them to different sizes. I'm using 8 different rolls and just kind of cutting them in all different sizes to make a pleasing arrangement. After you've cut all of your upcycled rolls, you can glue them down to a black artist panel from Dollar Tree with some hot glue and kind of glue them together too in a nice shape. Once all of your rolls are attached to that base and hot glued together, you're gonna take some more hot glue and you're going to create candle drips with that hot glue on the tops of each of the rolls. And this is really fun. You can be artistic with this and just make drips so these rolls look like drippy candles. This is so fun. You're gonna need lots of glue for this, but I promise you the result is worth it. Once you're happy with those drips, you can take your candle display outside or to a well-ventilated area, use some matte black spray paint and spray the whole thing. I only ended up needing 1 coat for mine, but you might have to do 2 coats. Once that paint is dry, you can take some tin foil, squish it into little balls and place it inside those tubes that you can place some faux tea lights on top. And these tea lights, again, were from Dollarama. I love that they flicker, that they're black, so they match these candles. I'm popping them in the top, putting them on, and look how amazing this turned out. I am actually really happy with how this one looks. This is fun for a fireplace mantle, again for a Halloween party, and I love that it uses recycling. I had so much fun making these viral Halloween DIYs. Let me know which one was your favorite down in those comments below. My favorite was probably those air dry clay ghosts that were covering the tea lights. Super cute and adorable and way easier than I thought they would be to make. So I hope you give these a try. They're all so easy and I think you're gonna love them too. Also would make a fun little craft afternoon with your kids or your friends. So I hope you have lots of fun making these. I've also made some fun DIY fall decor with dollar store finds. I'm gonna leave that video for you to watch next, right up here.